Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week. Today is Thursday already, so I am running late. My apologies for that. I was kind of under the weather for a few days. Now I'm feeling better and I can continue the reading. And today I like to read for Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. And the reading starts with Leo. Welcome, Leo. The reading for you starts with the Queen of Fire. Are you that Queen of Fire, Leo? That is the question. The card comes from the deck, the Good Tarot deck. And the Queen of Fire is about creative collaborations, is about a soul connection, passion inspired by spirit, and tells us that you are an artist. See this? I am capable of strong friendships that inspire me and encourage me to express myself in my own way. I co-create with others dedicated to a vision of achieving the highest good of all. How might I join in the dance of co-creation, letting spirit flow through me and then inspire me to express my passions? And you need to answer that question, Leo. Card number 2 is Fertility, coming from the Psychic Tarot deck. And through this card, the manifestation of growth is on the horizon. You are the creator, and the seeds that have been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, and they are now ready to give birth into your world. So be patient as you watch your seeds take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. The card is also speaking of femininity and the Mother Earth, who is calling to you. The arms of her beauty, they are reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashores, mountains, forests, and gardens. So go to her and meet her halfway. And acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom is also a part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. And soon others will see and feel your devotion. And as you interact with other people around you, or even if you are in the midst of solving a problem, then use gentle care and kindness as you handle all situations. This is not a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or even pushy. So act from the loving space of your heart center. The benevolent energy that resides there will assist you in making sacrifices in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. And the traditional tarot archetype to discard Queen of Fire is the Empress. The Dungeons and the Dragons card comes up next, and that is for you 8 of Intelligence. And the Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck was based on a computer game with the same name, so the cards might be a bit confusing to some of you and might be much joy to some others. The 8 of Intelligence is about untangling ourselves from any guilty thoughts and self-punishment. And the special message is that a nearby village has been invaded by an evil elf. And yes, there are evil elves, like there are evil persons on this earth. And so the evil elf here seeks some aid, maybe from you. The Sacred Destiny card is Standstill. Sometimes life needs a standstill to get thinking and recouping and, well, doing things in some other way. The standstill here relates to the swamp lands. And a swamp is a low-lying area with woody plants, namely shrubs and trees, where the water collects and saturates the ground. And during some rainy seasons, the swamplands, they become ever swamped with lots of water. And the edge of the swamps is then often a quagmire of mud and of silt. But an abundance of plants and of swamp insects, they dwell exactly there. And because of the sticky nature of the mud, it is often impossible to walk through some swamp lands. Even trying to maneuver with a boat can be difficult and treacherous because of very dense vegetation. However, there is great value in swamp lands. They act as natural flood control, as a runoff, and can be temporarily stored in their basins, such runoffs. And they keep the land around them from washing away. Lush vegetation provides a haven for the nesting birds and waterfowl, as well as is an habitat to all the mammals, such as the beaver. Freshwater swamps near the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers in the Middle East, they are a part of such fertile crescent and contributes to the fertility of the land for the earliest humans. The sacred landscape wants you to know if it feels that some areas of your life have slowed down a bit or even came to a standstill, you might be right. Something is not progressing right now, even if it seems that things are flowing. Look beneath the surface more closely. Perhaps something is immovable right now. And the first step to become unstuck is to acknowledge where you are at this point. The soul loves the truth, and in life you can either say there are no weeds, or you can notice such weeds and then begin to pull them out and notice what is not working in your life, and then take slow and steady steps to unblock some barriers. In nature, when one is being sucked into some mud, the worst thing is to struggle, and the best thing is to slowly and carefully, taking one step at a time, and to free oneself from mud. The mystical Shaman Oracle card comes up next, and that one is the Earth. And I got a wrong page. I have to find now the Earth. Just a moment. And the Earth is, okay, here it is, the Earth. The Earth is about to represent a gift of life. The symbol on the card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, the nature herself. We are reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings, they are the stewards of all life on this planet. So it refers to what we make of it, this stewardship, and also about what we make about our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and our stability. It reminds us that a world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. When the earth symbol appears in your reading, it represents the need to focus on reverence and of appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to this world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, then you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. There is medicine aspect to the card asking you, do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you and to open yourself up to the healing of Mother Earth, and then see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met, and you have fallen prey to some poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked, and maybe been stressed, and you might have forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of earth comes as your medicine, you are being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of your abundance, then miracles can and miracles do happen. And the last card is the Bob Ross card. Out came the beautiful meadow. And in the midst of all the trees, sometimes a soft grassy meadow will appear to offer you a resting place between the towering forest. So the meadow is a serene place where one can take off one's shoes and let one's feet run naked through the grasses. When I was a kid, Bob Ross said, we lived way out in the woods in Florida, and we used to do it all the time, running barefoot. Shoot, I didn't even wear shoes until I was about 12 years old. So the meadow reminds us to take off our shoes and to feel the grass beneath our feet, to free ourselves from society's restraints and to re-establish our relationship with the natural world. That was the reading for you, Leo. I hope you liked it. I thank you for listening. Wishing you a beautiful day. Sending lots of love out. Take care and goodbye.